Good morning, everyone. Tonight is my new moon in Sagittarius and Mercury retrograde service. I'm going to start with charging these Mercury retrograde candles underneath the this beginning new moon energy because Sagittarius, which is my sign, is a really great new moon to have around this Mercury retrograde. We are full of optimism, positive energy, abundance, prosperity, good luck, because Jupiter is our ruling planet. So even though it's a new moon on a Mercury retrograde, which has some people upset, I think it being a Sagittarius new moon is about the best that you're going to get for a December Mercury retrograde this freaking close to the holidays. I know that holiday stress is at an all-time high because of it just being the year it's been, coming off of the years it was. But that's okay. We're gonna do it. We're gonna deal with this, and I'm gonna tell you some to-dos for your Mercury retrograde new moon Sagittarius energy this week instead of all the freaking don'ts, because all they tell you is what not to do. And I did actually do a video previously about what not to do, but we're gonna counteract that a little bit and tell you some things that you can do this week, and that you should do to really prepare and get ready and use this energy, because you can use it. It's you people. I just was contacted all weekend from people asking, can I not do spells this week? You can do spells this week. I'm about to tell you what you can do the spells for, okay? You can do them. It's just in certain areas, because that's how astrological energy works. We work on certain things during certain times. That's how we get the best results during our spell work. As always, if you have an emergency, like if you go into court this week, if you have some big emergency coming up like that, proceed with the emergency as you normally would, okay? Level-headed, clear-minded, proactive, okay? Deal with I'm not telling you to stick your head in the sand because it's Mercury retrograde and you should just not do anything. That's actually the worst thing that you could do right now. If you have responsibilities to handle this week, that is one thing Mercury is about. You need to handle your business, because if you don't handle your business, it can snowball, and you can have worse problems in the long run. That's not just because of Mercury. That's because that's how life works. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is some self-care. Schedule a massage, a facial, take a hot bath. Use that freaking mask you've been saving, that face mask that you have 50 of because you buy them on a discount from Ipsy and you have a whole basket of them. Break that stuff out and use it. Get ready for this week by doing something for yourself. Wash your hair and blow dry it. Whatever it is that you do for you, curl your hair. Exfoliate your body with a coffee scrub or sugar scrub or salt scrub or whatever it is that you like to do. Take a few minutes extra, give yourself 15 minutes to a half an hour at the beginning of this week to do some self-care. It will make a huge difference, setting the tone and setting the mood for this week. And it's really the communication that Mercury is about is also about the communication with ourselves, okay? So do something for yourself this week. Show yourself some appreciation, show yourself some love, and communicate that to yourself. The next thing is going to be, we have some Venus energy happening with this Mercury retrograde. Check in on your relationships. Plan something for this weekend with a friend or somebody you're dating or your spouse or your partner. Plan something this weekend, but I want you to check in with them today and tomorrow, because there's this thing that people do where like they want to have weekend plans and then they don't talk to that person like all week, and then it gets to the weekend plans and that person is kind of salty because you haven't talked to them all week, because they're trying to talk to you about all like the major stuff that happened that week, or all the household stuff, or the negative stuff, or how they're maybe feeling, lack in the relationship or whatever. And then you have to spend like the first part of your meeting, or the first part of your date, getting that crap out of the way. Get that stuff out of the way tonight or tomorrow at the latest, okay? And then make a plan for this weekend. Use this energy and have a date this weekend. Mercury retrograde does not mean hole up in your house and hide and don't see none of your friends and don't go on no dates and don't see your partner or anything like that. This is the perfect time to do all of those things, but we need to be preemptive and prep the date, okay? So we're not going in just cold. We're going in warmed up. A big thing for this Mercury retrograde, because it is in Capricorn, is going to be let go of your perfectionism. And I'm going to tell you something right now that's going to make that a little bit easier. Strive for excellence, not perfection, because perfection doesn't exist. There is no such thing in this world as something that is perfect. So let go of that heaviness on your shoulders and on your back to not be able to progress because it's not perfect. Strive for excellence, and excellence can be, making that post about your business that you haven't been wanting to because you don't have the exact right colors, the exact right font. Make an offer for your business. Put yourself out there with a partner or a friend. Submit that application. Put that resume out there. Update your LinkedIn. Go for excellence, not perfection, because you're never going to get perfection. It's not a thing, but you can be excellent. So this week, I want you to work on that. Pick one area that you've been wanting to work on. You've been having these ideas floating around because Mercury is the messenger. He is the communicator. You're having those ideas for a reason. You should follow up on them. Now, I'm not telling you to go, buy a new car, something where you have to sign something, some major legal thing, some major financial thing right now. But if it's just a small little thing you've been wanting to do, go do it. If you're having the notion for that, it's time to go do that. Follow through, okay? The last tip I have for you, because this Mercury retrograde is in Capricorn, Capricorn is all about finances, okay? And self-care is about taking initiative, taking responsibility, not putting our heads in the sand, and being ambitious about our future. And one of the ways you can do that is check your accounts today. Check your checking account, check your savings account, make sure all this holiday spending hasn't gotten blown out of proportion. Check on those credit cards, okay? Let's be mature, responsible adults here and love ourselves enough to take responsibility of our finances, because the more that we check in on our money and the more we love our money and show it how we want to be responsible for it, and we are soulful custodians of our finances and our money, the more money is going to see that it can trust us. And so the more money you're going to have coming into your life. That's how it works. I don't know if nobody ever told you that, but that's how it works. Okay. It's just like building trust with a friend or with a child. The more that friend or that child sees that when they're around and you take care of them and you intuit their needs and you provide what they're asking for and what they want and what they need and show them you care, the more they come around to you and the more they trust you, right? The more they want to do things for you, the more they want to be there for you. It's the exact same thing with money. Money is just a symbolism of energy, okay? And it is a way that we flow energy to each other back and forth, right? I work for my money. It goes out to you guys. This is one avenue, right? Free content. Same thing with you guys. You work, you need spiritual products. I'm your girl. Okay, so it's all the same thing. Check in on you, which means checking in on your finances, your money, check those accounts, okay? Let's be responsible. And that's the best way to show self-love and self-care, is being responsible for these things. Join me tonight for my new moon Mercury retrograde service. The link is in my bio. You get a free retrograde reverse oil with it, which tones down the negative attributes of Mercury retrograde and enhances the positive attributes of Mercury retrograde. Don't miss your free oil. You will get all your Mercury items this week. I can't wait to hear what your goals are for this new moon and what you want to work on with this Mercury retrograde. I am here for you. We are booking tonight. We are doing this. We are ready. Let's head into 2024 and do this energy right.